China. Westerners fear and hate it, and yet billions of people continue to be Chinese.
Chongqing is a savage land that bears the most sumptuous of fruits.
But if you want to partake, you're going to need some help. Chongqing has the most sophisticated metro system in the world, navigating steep cliff faces and deep undergrounds across 304 stops and counting. Chongqing Punk is taking you to every one of them. I'm your host, Western Toilet.
And this is Stop by Stop. This episode, we're here in this neighborhood to find out, why is China like this?
Wait, what? What am I looking at?
Cool. China's finally cool. Is China finally cool? Is it because I've got new sunglasses for the summer? Back in 2010, I knew everything I needed to know about China. I could eat rice with chopsticks and Jackie Chan. In 2010, before coming to live here, I started looking at YouTube. Those were dark days. The vlog world had all but dried up. That meant the only way to get information back in those days was YouTube. And there was only 2 channels. There was one guy, he was from up north somewhere. I wish I remember his name. I found him on a vlog page, so it wasn't really easy to find on YouTube. But there was another guy on YouTube that was from Shenzhen. I just remember he was kept bragging about being good at Kung Fu and he could lose weight easily. I think he was he taught at a medical school. Forget what his name is. I would argue that China has always been cool. It's just you don't know it. Well, not you. You know it's cool. You because you're on a sophisticated channel like Chongqing Punk. But not a lot of other people. A lot of people are clicking on channels that are just for, tourism and politics. Nothing as sophisticated as this. Culture. Like when we saw the lead singer of Car Sick Cars, legendary lead singer of Car Sick Cars at Nuts the other night with their experimental band. This little guy went from cool to awesome. Here's an elimination report. If you're in the mall on a hot day, go up to the top floor. There's less people, it's cleaner. If you can stand the heat, because it's less air conditioning, if you can stand the heat, you're in for a treat. You're in for a treat. Then just use the elevator. It's all technology. Come on! The reason we're here in China is we're looking for records. We're always looking for records. There's no better way to get a taste of your listening pleasure than choosing your meal and then listening to it before you leave the record store. China works outside the laws of space and time, so for whatever you know, it's lunchtime, and we're gonna check this place out. It's just another Sichuan restaurant, which is what we know best after all these years. But just another? Am I selling it short? Well, we looked it up online, so there's a reputation. And what is the reputation is potatoes. There's potatoes in the rice. That's pretty fun, kind of a little hash brownie flavor. These potatoes on the side, these pickled potatoes, they're murder. It's like a tomato, but spiced with so much spice that you will die, no matter how much experience you have. The peppery flavor, deep into the tofu is super delicious. And the garlic and the greens, mwah, 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 mwah. The greens aren't actually on the menu, but any good mom and pop place is gonna be able to put whatever they need. Hey, do you have any cabbage? What kind of place do you think this is? If they have it, they can probably do something with it. I mean, this place is actually, I think it is more potatoes and meat. but it's just too hot. It's too hot for potatoes and meat. If you can find a restaurant with like a crabby lady out front and a shirtless guy in the kitchen, you're golden. But you know, I'm gonna tell you what, we can usually crank out like 3 or 4 of these videos in a week. We're gonna do one and like cram it all together in this one that you're watching, because like Emily's phone keeps, like it keeps shutting down. The fire, we could die.